Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the new action comedy film directed by David Leitch, Bullet Train. So, me and my dad went and saw Bullet Train tonight at the Sun and Surf Cinema here in Ocean City, Maryland. And so, Bullet Train is directed by David Leitch and stars Brad Pitt, Joey King, and Zazie Beetz. Yeah, so the story of Bullet Train goes like this. Train killer Ladybug wants to give up the life, but is pulled back by his handler Maria Beetle in order to collect a briefcase on a bullet train heading from Tokyo to Kyoto. On board the train, he and other competing assassins discover their objectives are all connected. And of course, we got ourselves another David Leitch action-packed action comedy. Yeah. So, I first saw a trailer for this movie like earlier this year, and when this movie was supposed to come out on July 29th, but then they delayed it to August 5th. Which, August 5th is actually tomorrow, by the way, but me and my dad went and saw this movie at Sun and Surf tonight for an early Thursday showing. And I gotta say, Bullet Train is actually a very awesome movie. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was a great movie too. Yeah, sure, this movie got mixed reviews from critics. Like, it got like a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. But you know what? I don't care. This movie was so awesome. It was great, and also an awesome movie from 2022 from what you expect from a David Leitch action film. Because David Leitch is actually known for his action films, like the other action films he directed, which were also the ones I saw in theaters. Atomic Blonde, Hobbs and Shaw, and Deadpool 2. Yeah, and I think David Leitch actually does a very good job directing this film, and it looks like he also produced this film too. So David Leitch actually does a good job working on this film, directing and producing. And I thought the action sequences were a lot of fun, and some of them were pretty funny for the most part in terms of comedy. And oh yeah, and the fight sequences I thought were really awesome, and the acting was really good too. Like, I think Brad Pitt actually does a really good job playing Ladybug in this film. Brad Pitt's a fantastic actor. Yeah. And Joey King was she actually did very good in the film too. Like, Joey King was great in the film along with Brad Pitt. And oh yeah, and plus, and there are some other surprising famous actor cameos that happened a couple times, like 2 times in the film, which I'm not going to spoil for you because I recommend checking this movie out for sure. I recommend it. But anyway, and even Zazie Beetz was actually in the film too. Zazie Beetz, like the actress from Deadpool 2 and Joker, and she's also the voice of Diane Foxington from The Bad Guys. Yes, like Zazie Beetz was only in it for like a little bit, but she was there. She did good. Yeah, and I'm actually glad that I went and saw this movie, and because I had a lot of fun with this movie. The music score I thought was very cool too, and it's like how Dominic Lewis actually composed the music score for this film. I thought it had a very good, cool soundtrack, and just like in the trailer, that this movie also featured, like, I think, a Japanese version of the Bee Gees song "Staying Alive." Yeah, because and of course, so, you know, this, like, "Staying Alive" from Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, and plus, and this movie has some pretty funny moments. Like, me and my dad chuckled at a few parts, and yeah, and I gotta say, pretty much everything about this movie was actually enjoyable for a David Leitch film, and it was enjoyable. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that this movie is finally released for sure. Yeah, because I know I've been definitely looking forward to checking this movie out, and I'm glad I did. And this movie is also coming out the same exact day as another film called Easter Sunday, which Easter Sunday doesn't really look that interesting to me. Yeah, and plus during my 2 weeks here in Ocean City, Maryland, this is actually the second time I went and saw a movie at the Sun and Surf Cinema in 2 weeks during my 2-week vacation here in Ocean City, Maryland. The other one I saw was DC League of Super Pets. Yeah, if you haven't checked out my movie review on DC League of Super Pets yet, then feel free to check it out and look it up. And just like how Sun and Surf usually shows 4 previews before the movie starts, the 4 previews I got in front of Bullet Train were Beast, Fall, The Invitation, and The Woman King. Beast is actually that lion film with Idris Elba. Fall just looks like some sort of movie that's not going to be for everyone who has a fear of heights, because Fall is actually about 2 girls who climb up to the top of a 2,000-inch radio station tower. But then, since Fall was actually from the same people who worked on 47 Meters Down, the 2 girls actually end up getting stuck at the top of the radio station tower. Yeah, and I can definitely see why some people why people say that Fall's not going to be for everyone, because there might be some people who have a fear of heights. Like my dad's scared of heights, my mom's scared of heights, my Uncle Charles afraid of heights too. And I understand that. So and plus I'm not even that interested in checking out Fall. Maybe I might check out the BJ Novak film Vengeance instead, depending on my plans on what's going on in my life. So, yeah. But yeah, so the 4 previews in front of Bullet Train. Yeah, the one I'm looking forward to seeing the most is definitely Beast with Idris Elba, because maybe I might see Beast back in Regal, back at home. I might see it with my friend Gian, or depending on what's going on in my life outside of social media. But yeah, and plus, like, and I gotta say, Bullet Train was actually like a lot of fun as well. Like I said a few times, maybe more than that. But yeah, the action sequences were well done, and it was well shot. And one thing I forgot to mention about Bullet Train is that this movie Bullet Train also had a pretty nice setting as well, like the way it took place in Tokyo, and of course there's like Japanese text. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So overall, Bullet Train was an awesome and great action-packed, fun comedy film directed by David Leitch. And so, overall, I'm going to give Bullet Train 4.5 out of 5 stars. Awesome movie. Great movie, too. So yeah, if you haven't, Bullet Train actually comes out tomorrow, but if you've already seen it, then that's great. I'm glad I got to see it. But yeah, and like I said earlier, I recommend checking out Bullet Train. I recommend it. If you're a fan of action films, and if you like David Leitch's other films, then I'm sure you'll like Bullet Train as well. Just don't let those critics on Rotten Tomatoes get to you. Just make up your own opinion and don't copy each other. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Bullet Train. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.